One of the biggest things I seek in life is control, because it allows me to find internal peace and happiness and achieve stability. Throughout my lifetime, I've lost a lot of control from external factors like others' expectations, my social life, and uncertainty. These things sway me from what I truly want for my life. It honestly makes me feel pretty shitty living an automatic life without intention. So, I've been asking myself what truly holds meaning for me and implementing the mechanisms and self-control it takes in order to intentionally bring these meaningful things into my life. I think since the start of school and the whole crisis that I went through in the past month or two, the biggest thing that I've been trying to return back to was my grasp on my health. Because like at the start of school, I was really on top of like eating healthy, exercising frequently, but that's something that's definitely slipped as I like took time to relax and let myself go. It kind of just like resulted in me not gymming frequently, not eating super healthy. I mean, it's hard to take care of yourself. I think something that I have to learn though about health is that maybe for me, it's not something that I have to be all or nothing with. Because I feel like usually I'm like, oh, I have to go gym every single day and eat healthy for every single meal. And if I don't, then I just be like, damn it, I fucked up. And then just like stop caring about my health at all. And then I stop going to the gym at all, stop trying to eat healthy, even when it makes sense to, right? So I feel like even if I can't be on top of it every single day, I just have to like let myself take the L. Then like the next meal or the next day, I can still come back to eating healthy or exercising, which I think will be a lot more sustainable. I've never been the type of person to skip breakfast, but I was talking to my Easy Entrepreneurship kids yesterday because I was trying to figure out if I should eat at night or not. But we started talking about how breakfast is the most important meal of the day, is a construct that's created by breakfast companies in order to drive sales. So I don't know if scientifically breakfasts are really that important. This concept is what got me thinking about intentionally understanding how routine supports your life. In the past, when trying to improve my self-control, I believed there were objectively right ways to exercise self-control. I saw intermittent fasting was a trend, tried it, and felt bad when I didn't stick to it. I saw my friends going to the gym every single day to weightlift and felt bad when I couldn't commit to that. However, the routines I tried implementing were not based on how I experienced its positive impact on me, but rather based on theory. Now, I realize what helps me live the most balanced, fulfilling life might be different from other people. Thus, self-control will appear differently in my life, and understanding this will better help me implement routine. For example, I'm learning the value in putting stuff back to where they came from. I kind of like didn't know too well at home because my parents would always put it back for me. I never really learned the importance of doing that, even though it's kind of obvious. But yeah, I'm finding more pleasure in like just doing day-to-day chores, taking care of myself, taking care of my space. It's been a cool adult learning journey, so. Yes. We got a bag for free. I think that was a good grocery. She gave us Halloween stickers. Do you want one?
For what? Where would I put it?
I don't know, like on your shirt or something. Yeah.
I'll take this one.
Nice.
Which one do you like?
Which one do you think's my favorite?
I have to guess?
Yeah.
I think you like...
Wait, let me figure it out first.
I think you like this one.
Oh, you're wrong.
This one?
Yeah.
Fuck. Put on your phone.
I'm just kidding.
That could be the outro.
I am very swayed by feeling, motivation, and changes, so I personally find it extremely hard to do things like follow a strict regimen. I tried to fight against these tendencies, but instead, I'm learning to incorporate flexibility into my routines. For example, in my Notion, I have strict times scheduled for meetings and due dates, but instead of scheduling when to do other tasks, I have built in to-dos that allow me to choose what tasks I want to do at any given time, as long as I meet the deadlines. I find this to be a lot more effective for me. That's so valid. Okay, so I'm thinking of getting everything cleaned up first, like washing all the dishes, cleaning the stovetop and stuff. Oh, and washing my clothes, and then going to shower. This air fryer hasn't been washed since probably for a couple of months because it's so hard to wash, but I'm gonna try washing it today. Take one for the team. Okay, I'm really hungry, so I'm gonna eat this that I just got from Trader Joe's. I'm gonna eat this with lettuce too, because I need to finish my lettuce and it's healthy. I've been wanting to have these soup dumplings for so long. I don't know why, I just never bought it, never ate them. But today is the day. Wait, this is kind of cute. Sometimes I get really lazy to do work, but to be honest, like getting work done and doing the things that you know are good for you makes me feel really good for myself. And also I kind of feel like I've just been rotting away the past few weeks because I haven't been feeding myself clean food or exercising well. And after going to the gym today, I feel really like re-energized. I feel good in my body again rather than just like sticky, icky, like none of my bodily functions are working right basically. Okay, I feel like this is gonna burn me. I'm a pretty opinionated person and I feel like I have a good grasp on what I want and need. So I'm kind of just wondering why these outside decisions and factors are impacting me and my actions so much. And I feel like understanding things and having knowledge is also something that helps me maintain a lot of control over things in my life. Understanding how the culture of USC works or the environment of these different organizations and stuff. Because when I understand how these things work, then I know what actions I have to take in order to produce the results that I want. And I spent so long, the past 2.5 years since I'm a junior, right, trying to understand these different environments, and I feel like I have a pretty solid understanding. So I don't know why I haven't made the transition over from learning to creating and just acting without the hesitation. In general, I just really want to start speaking and acting my truth based on what I know is right. And I think rather than continually second guessing and filtering towards what society believes should be or what's right, I think if I do that, I'll be able to lead a much more fulfilling present, as well as just be able to have a substantial impact on my orgs and on my own personal life. I also do believe self-control can be had while not like planning everything through properly. I think it just has to do with having a good grasp on priorities and what we want out of life and being able to make the best critical decisions based off of that. Everything's finally falling into routine, and I've come to terms with the new direction I kind of want to move forward in my life with, which is like making more intentional decisions about my career, things that I spend my time on. I really want to prioritize YouTube again, be intentional about having conversations with people and searching for what I really want to do. So I think now's the time I really start nourishing myself. A system that I came up with before was on my Notion, like every Sunday would be my reset day. I would like check my schedule for the next week, fill in my weekly planner with the meetings I have, the assignments I have, and then schedule my time around that. I'm gonna go back to routinely doing this every single week. If I can incorporate this into my life, I can be a lot more in control in the way my life moves forward and like orient them towards the goals that I actually have. One last thing that I'm just thinking about recently is I saw a TikTok that said this girl holds a book in her hand instead of her phone, so she stops mindlessly scrolling so often. Instead, will reach the book to read something. And I think that's like a really cool concept that I want to try. After experimenting with a lot of different ways of self-improvement, this is where I'm at with implementing consistency and control in my routine. I've identified 6 things that I personally value a lot and want to have daily. Number 1 is having a clean self and space. Number 2 is exercising, which doesn't have to be gym. It can be things like Pilates, dancing, stretching, etc. Number 3 is going outside, because when I stay inside all day, I low-key want to die. Number 4 is talking to a loved one, like a friend or a family member, because when I go a full day without social interaction, I also low-key want to die. Number 5, I want to consume something useful or intellectual every single day, because that's something I realize I'm missing a lot of. And lastly, I want to create something every day, whether this be work on a YouTube video, create music, or even performance creation like dance or something, because I think I'm inherently a creator. I love art and it makes me feel really fulfilled. With each of these aspects, I can continue furthering all the important parts of my life consistently, regardless of how hectic my schedule gets. These 6 things implement making time for myself, focusing on my health, maintaining my relationships, and working on my hobbies and career. But the intentionality behind it also gives me the flexibility I need for how I want it to appear in my life on the day-to-day and when I can make time to do it. I was gonna end this video with some deep life lesson, but honestly, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just trying my best throughout my own journey, and that's good enough for me.